This is Celebrity MasterChef Australia.
If you ain't feeling the pressure now, maybe you should.
18 celebrities, head-to-head. Athletes.
Love to win, don't like to come second.
Writers.
I'm going to give it a red-hot go, so watch out.
Comedians. Fashion leaders.
I want to prove to Australia that I can cook.
State leaders.
I wouldn't have come here if I didn't think that I had a chance.
Battling through the heat.
Chop, chop!
For a place in the finals.
Is it good enough? Is it right?
A tilt at the trophy.
I'd love another trophy.
And title of Australia's first Celebrity MasterChef.
Come on, guys, come on!
And $50,000 for their favourite charity.
It's imperative that I do well today.
So far, 5 celebrities have made it to the semi-finals.
That is delicious.
Wow, I really can't believe I won.
I'm so excited. Thank you.
The question now
This is your last chance to secure a semi-finals spot.
is who's going to join them. Tonight, Video Hits host Fuzzy.
Get your skates on.
I am getting my skates on! I'm not a happy camper right now.
Singer-songwriter Alex Lloyd.
Is that all going to work?
Uh-oh, I should have done a pork chop.
And comedian Peter Rosethorpe.
Oh, sorry, I much dry my mint.
Who will grab the last semi-final spot?
I'm Alex Lloyd, I'm a musician. I also love to cook. I'm a creative cook. I kind of make it up as I go along. I don't really use cookbooks. I tend to be a little bit messy in the kitchen. Cooking for me is about watching people enjoy what you give them, hopefully. Cheers, fella. Good luck, Al. Good luck. Guys. I'm hoping to learn a lot, and it's going to be awesome to just hang out with people that have the same passion for food that I do.
Alex Lloyd, welcome to the MasterChef kitchen.
Thank you.
And you've travelled halfway around the world from your adopted home of London to be here. Why is that?
I've got a real passion for cooking, and I've got a guilty pleasure for a cooking show as
Guilty
well.
pleasure.
Well,
we have lots of guilty pleasures, that's okay. It's all to do with food.
It is.
How do you feel when you're cooking, Alex?
You know, most of the time, I don't know how I feel today, but most of the time I feel like it's a place to go. You know, I can get lost in that and use my mind solely and wholly for that.
And something different from your music?
Yeah, it's something different, but I think food, music and flavour all share the same, you know, kind of energy.
So, Alex, let's meet your first opponent, your combatant, Video Hits host and VJ, Fuzzy.
Hello. I'm Fuzzy from Video Hits. Welcome back to Video Hits. Fuzzy with you this weekend. I get to travel interstate as well as overseas, chatting to different bands and stuff. So when I do spend time at home, I just want to spend time in the kitchen and cook. I love cooking. I come from a big, broad, vast background. My late father was from West Africa. My mother is Chinese, grew up in Malaysia. I was born in the UK, so I have all these influences around me. For me, cooking is all about connecting with people. So family, friends, and learning about different cultures. And that's what I want to bring to the MasterChef kitchen.
Fuzzy, welcome to the MasterChef kitchen.
Thank you for having me here.
How's it feel being here?
I'm excited and
Yeah?
nervous. It's mixed emotion.
Why are you so nervous?
I'm nervous because I've never had to cook against this clock before. It's very intimidating. Yeah. Doesn't matter at a dinner party, but it matters here. So I think cooking under pressure is my big thing.
Now, why did you want to be on the show?
I love cooking for my family and friends, and I'm so happy to bring my skills here to the kitchen, hopefully show you some of my favourite things.
Let's meet the final part of the Trinity. He's one of Australia's funniest men, comedian, TV host, Peter Rosethorn.
Ah!
Hello. Anybody there?
I'm Pete Rosethorn, I'm a comedian. My food style is fast, simple, effective. I've got 4 kids, it's gotta be. Can I win MasterChef?
Probably full second.
Top day for me, like a top day out, is the butcher, the greengrocer, and the going to the bakery. Well, isn't that sad? Just don't scare me. Oh, no. I think I forgot to get cream. The cooking scares me a little bit, but that's all right. That's meant to, I think, isn't it?
Peter Rosethorn,
Yes?
welcome to the MasterChef kitchen.
Thank you very much.
What made you want to be part of this?
I watched the series, which I loved. I do cook a lot at home, and I have a great appreciation for food, so I just thought I'd give it a crack.
Your earliest food memory, what's that?
Strangely, it was just chocolate crackles, because Mum used to make chocolate crackles for me, and it was just the smell of kofa and being able to sort of lick the bowl a bit and just get them in the fridge and waiting until those crackles are ready, man.
Do you have what it takes to win this?
I'm not scared of Lloyd. I'm scared of Fuzzy. Fair enough. Bring it on, friends. I don't know. I'll see. I'm happy with my signature dish. It's what you make us do after that's going to be where we trip and fall, no doubt. If I was actually to win, I'd probably boast about it for a couple of years, probably. Yeah, 3 or 4, maybe 5. I'd probably bring out 7 if I really pushed it.
This is how the competition works. 6 heats, only 1 person from each heat goes forward to the semi-finals.
The first round, this is what it's all about for you. This is the Signature Dish Challenge. We're looking forward to some great cooking.
So what's the advantage if you win the Signature Dish Challenge? You get to choose the dish that all of you must cook in the pressure test.
Oh, OK. That's good.
Wow.
You'll have 90 minutes. Please, make your way to your benches.
Your time starts now.
The challenge starts, and I feel pretty nervous, and I'm sort of going, do I have everything that I need? I tend to panic under time and pressure. It's like time is the demon.
Fuzzy, before you turn that thing on again, let's talk.
Let's talk.
What's the dish that you are cooking?
I'm making 2 dishes today, under an hour and a half, so fingers crossed I can get it all done in time. The first being chili calamari with a lime dressing, and it's all over a watermelon salad, and the second being pandan coconut crepes with a coconut and rum sauce.
Fantastic. That's great.
Good. Well, we're excited. As soon as you're worried about that clock, we better let you keep watching it.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you, sirs. I won't.
Clean. Good luck,
Keep
DJ.
clean.
Alex,
Hey, mate.
will it be amazing?
I'll give it a shot,
You knew he was going to say that, didn't you?
Yeah, well,
What's your signature
what are you going to do?
dish?
Yeah.
It's a fragrant prawn ravioli.
And you're making pasta dough as we speak?
Yes.
Wow. And what's inside the ravioli?
I've made a marinade. I mean, it's almost like a sweet chilli, to be honest with you.
So you'll be marinating the whole prawns in there?
Yes.
And then what, chopping them up and putting them inside?
I'm going to put a few prawns inside with some goat's cheese and some ricotta and just a wee bit of sun-dried tomato. And then I'm going to do the whole prawns and serve that on top of
There
the
is a
ravioli.
lot going on in there. Is that all going to work, do you think?
They sort of go, don't know about that. I'm thinking to myself, uh-oh, I should have done a pork chop.
OK, keep cooking.
It's looking great, that pasta.
Thanks.
Peter,
Yes.
what is your signature dish?
My signature dish is a rack of lamb on a bed of sweet potato with a mint and chilli onion salsa.
That's your signature dish, the lamb rack, and this?
This is to fill in a little time chocolate ripple cake.
Chocolate
but I make it a little more adultish by,
Yeah.
by putting a bit of liqueur on the biscuits.
What liqueur is that?
Oh, I used to use sherry, but today I've decided to use Grand Marnier.
Very flashy, isn't
Nice,
it?
isn't it?
Oh, I handle a nice chocolate ripple cake.
Look, 3-year-olds out there do a brilliant job at it.
I know they do.
OK, well, you keep
Can I keep going now?
stirring your cream for your ripple cake. Looking
I
forward
don't
to
want
it.
to mess up my ripple cake.
No.
You know how edgy it is. I may have probably chosen a dish that's probably a little too easy, perhaps. But with their complex dishes, they may trip over and fall. with my extreme simplicity, I'll be skating Bradbury style across the finishing line.
You have 1 hour to go. If you ain't feeling the pressure now, maybe you should.
Guys, you need to win this going into round 2 later today to give you that advantage. Come on!
The winner of the Signature Dish Challenge gets the advantage of actually picking the next recipe for the pressure test. And the winner of the pressure test will go into the semi-finals. And it's the last place. The last place! We have pandan juice.
I've washed my meat and I'm drying it. I'm drying it very, very close to Alex Lloyd, who seems a little agitated that I'm wetting him, but he was standing in my drying area. Oh, sorry, I'm just drying my mint. Just drying,
cool.
making sure it's dry.
I'm feeling confident. I think I'm doing okay for time.
Fuzzy, you want a Smartie?
And then I get distracted by Pete, who gives me a Smartie and then puts me off guard.
I put in my recipe and I don't actually
See,
need them.
you
I
have
don't
time
need
to
them.
bribe people, but
How do you know? I'm not bribing, I'm
Thank
just offering you a Smartie.
thanks,
Gee,
thanks.
he's that relaxed, trying to be nice.
Then I can't focus on getting my pandan crepes correct. Man.
You're just over halfway to go. You've got 45 minutes left. Come on.
Good to see you looking a bit more serious. Love the smell of lamb. Pasta looks great. And the watermelon salad right in front of me. Can't wait to get my hands on it. Peter?
Yeah.
That lamb's nicely caramelised, which is good to see.
Thank you very much.
And your sweet potatoes. Why did you put the sweet potatoes in first? They
I've
don't
got the
take very
oven
long.
very high,
Yeah.
so they're going to cook through.
How long is your rack of lamb going to be in? 15, 10?
Less.
Less?
Yeah, 13.
Okay. 13 minutes on the nose.
Well, that's what I've been doing.
And it's been working?
Yeah, absolutely. And I find, because I'm going to cut it down anyway.
Okay.
If they need a quick blast, I can always put them in a bit of butter. And
Did you trim all that off?
no, that came like that. I just hacked it off. I've now just realised that I've put the entire rack of lamb into the oven with all the fat on. And I've never cooked it like that before, ever. It's always been filleted, the fat's gone.
So my pasta's made. I'm pretty happy with the consistency of my dough. I start to work it through the machine. The setting on the pasta machine is a little bit different to my machine back home. Well, it's opposite, actually. So when I put the pasta through, I mess up the first bit of pasta. It's a bit stressful because pasta, you can definitely overwork and things can go wrong.
Hello.
Where are you up to?
I'm up to my calamari now. The salad's all kind of done. The dressing's in the freezer so that it can cool very quickly in the short amount of time that we have.
Yep.
And now I'm just scoring.
Are you keeping them whole?
No,
Okay,
cutting
so-
them up in pieces.
In pieces. So actually, when it hits the hot oil, it's going to sort of bring out this beautiful pattern and curl
Yes.
up.
I'm
Yep.
going to test it as well, if I have enough time to test.
So test one off just to see
Yeah,
how it comes out.
totally.
Now tell me, crepes. Have you practiced your crepes? I mean, it's the
I have.
It's the Achilles heel of any great chef is making beautiful crepes.
How do you like your crepes?
Well, they've got to be nice and paper thin, like a Kleenex tissue.
Really? That thin?
Nice and thin.
Okay.
15 minutes to go in this signature dish challenge.
You might be asking yourself, why do you want to win this? And the answer is simple. You need every advantage in round 2. You've got 15 minutes to go, and Fuzzy has got pots and pans and bowls and ingredients everywhere.
She's making crepes and she's cooking it on one side and flipping it to another pan. She's gotten into a rhythm. Hopefully they're going to be beautiful.
Alex, his fusion confusion.
Well, he's made his pasta and he's done a good job in rolling it out. He's put pepper through his pasta dough.
Yeah.
Little concern for me, it could tear and you're left with holes in the pasta. So let's
soggy
hope
pasta.
it's not like that. The last thing we want to bite into the ravioli and get a big wad of water.
Don't crumble. Don't crumble.
Our funny man out the back making chocolate ripple cake.
Hey, it's not a bad thing. I like a chocolate ripple cake. He's got lamb chocolate ripple cake. It's an Australian classic dinner. What I am concerned about, though, is the lamb going to be beautiful? Is it going to be pink? He forgot to take the skin off the lamb with the pink print on it. I don't like that. It's a bit chewy, number one, and I don't know what's in that dye. I'm not happy about that, but I love to see how this chocolate ripple cake comes out. I'm looking forward to digging my spoon in and seeing what he's made.
This one is my safety crepe.
The last 5 minutes, this is the bit that counts. What goes on the plate? Let's go.
test this sucker out, hey?
Because the calamari is the hero of the dish, I have to make sure that that calamari is spot on. So putting it into the wok, taking it out and testing a couple just to make sure that everything's on track.
So I start to plate up. The sauce I'm not 100% happy with, but I've got to go with it because I'm running out of time.
I've got things reasonably organised and I know I'm going to piece it together in time.
Less than a minute and a half to go, come on!
Are you leaving it too late? Come on, guys, you can do it.
I'm not a happy camper right now. I've still got to do my coconut rum sauce. I've got crepes lying everywhere. I've got my freaking calamari just resting there. And I still yet to plate up.
Come on, Fuzzy! Get your skates on!
I am getting my skates on!
You have 30 seconds to go.
So the final moments of the challenge, everyone's frantic. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I'm getting there.
Come on, guys, you can do it, come on!
10 seconds.
These final seconds are absolute madness. It is so stressful, I don't even think I can even plate up on time.
5, 4, 3, go, Fuzzy. 2, 1. That's it, guys. Step
Well
away
done,
from your
guys.
benches. Come on, Fuzzy. Done.
The first dishes we'd like to taste are pitas.
Okay. I was very excited striding down there with my plates. You know, not ashamed of what I'm holding either.
Peter?
Gary?
Now, what do you want these lamb cut? They're going to be super pink on the inside, or?
They should be pretty pink.
You happy?
Yep.
I think you've overcooked the lamb cutlets just a wee bit for me.
Right.
They're just pink. They should be rosé, not quite as rosé as I'd like. The salad, that's the most interesting bit for me. The mint, the onion, the chilli, it's a nice idea. So good effort on that. Nothing stunning about it. It's just a nice dinner, and I'd be happy with that. Okay, the ripple cake.
Good luck, man.
The chocolate ripple cake, get a nice bit of Grand Marnier in there. You can taste it. It's there, cream, and then that peppermint crackle on the top. If you put it in front of me, I would eat it. I wouldn't be able to help myself. I would stick the spoon in and I'd demolish it. So well done for putting that up.
Okay.
All right, let's taste. I think the highlight here is that salad. I'm not a big chilli fan, but I actually like the little bit of pepperiness that's in there. You got mint, you got red onion. The lamb, I think, is a little bit overcooked. You could have spent a little bit more time just caramelising it off with a little bit more care.
You've used the wrong liqueur there. A little brushing of creme de menthe.
Yeah.
Peppermint crisp on the top. You would have had a beautiful classic.
That's what my Gabriel said. My wife said that.
Well, I don't want to say, but Gabriel should be standing here, not you. And go and get her now and bring her in.
Damn it.
But overall, my kids would love that. So well done. Your boys will be very proud of what you've done, Peter.
Thank you.
Lovely stuff.
The next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Fuzzy.
I'm feeling confident about my signature dish. I just really want to make Gary, Matt and George happy with this.
Fuzzy, you're looking a bit nervous now. How do you think you've gone against the others?
They look pretty impressive, those dishes. I seriously don't know. I haven't been able to taste theirs, so...
Okay. You put chili, paprika, there's garlic powder in there as well.
And onion powder.
It's great. It's crisp, it's tasty.
Cool.
Do you want me to tip a little bit of this coconut over one of the pancakes?
Get a bit of that coconut
The pandan crepes with the coconut, brilliant. They're lovely, they're sweet. Happy to demolish all those. Really, really good job. Love both of them. Fantastic.
I'm excited. I really am. You can cook.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's just so tasty. That lime syrup is beautiful. The watermelon, I think it's the jewel in this dish. You know, you want to eat all of it. The calamari is really, really lovely. It's peppery, and I love the use of the fresh herbs in there. A really top effort on that. Fantastic.
Next up to the tasting table is Alex.
So I'm the third one to go up, and the judges seem to love the dishes that Pete and Fuzzy put up, and I'm thinking, I don't think I'm going to do so well here.
For me, there's actually a textural element that doesn't really work here. For me, ricotta and prawns are quite weird. I've never actually put them together, and I sort of realised why I haven't. There's a weird sliminess to it when you sort of get the prawn and the ricotta caught together. But great pasta, well done. The cooking of the prawns, well done.
What you've done here is you've decided to go out on a high wire. And I think probably to your detriment, you've just shot a little bit too high and you've just missed. But we've also got to acknowledge that your cooking skills and how you've cooked it is fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alex.
We've tasted all your signature dishes. The person with the best signature dish goes through to the second round with an advantage.
But there can only be one winner. Only one person can have the advantage going to the next round. That winner is Fuzzy.
Going into the pressure test, I'm happy that I've got the advantage. At this point in time, I'm thinking that I can work towards my strengths.
Great dish, fresh, modern, great to eat, looked good, did all the things we love to see a dish doing here. So Fuzzy, well done.
Thank you.
What makes it so exciting is you have the advantage going to the next round, but these two are snapping at your heels. He knows how to keep the judges happy, and he knows how to cook.
Bring it on.
You're about to face the pressure test. So a reminder of the rules. You'll be cooking the same dish from the same recipe in the same time limit. The pressure test is your one and only chance to get through to the semi-finals.
To go through to the semi-finals, you'll have to do one thing. Recreate a magnificent dish from a magnificent chef. The person we've chosen has trained internationally with Marco Pierre White and Gordon Ramsay. She is the only pastry chef in the history of the Good Food Guide to have been named Chef of the Year. And her name is Katrina Canatani.
I'm Katrina Canatani, head pastry chef of Pierre in Sydney. The visual is just as important as the flavour, especially with desserts. The look of the dish is really important, so there's a wow factor when it hits the table. I'll be expecting a really high quality from the celebrities, making sure that they put their heart and soul into the food.
Katrina, welcome to the MasterChef kitchen.
Thank you.
And welcome to Celebrity MasterChef. Katrina's brought in two of her trickiest desserts. And Fuzzy, you are the winner of the Signature Dish Challenge. And because of that, you pick one of those desserts that all of you must cook in the set time frame.
My heart is just sinking. Why pastries of all things? Come on.
Katrina, what's the first dessert that Fuzzy can pick?
The first dessert we have today is a chocolate brulee with a cherry and hazelnut financier and a sheep's milk yogurt sorbet.
Undoubtedly, the brulee is going to be a difficult dessert. if you pick it, Fuzzy.
Man, the dessert on that dish was just chocolate to perfection. I can't do that.
Katrina, what's the second dessert that Fuzzy can pick from?
We have a white chocolate sponge, sumac strawberries, chantilly cream, and strawberry ice cream. And the hard part is the twirl.
Fuzzy, you got quite a choice here. Remember, you won this privilege to choose one of those dishes that all three of you are going to cook now.
You don't choose the hard one.
Don't be nice just because you like them. Pick the dish that you think gives you the advantage.
The chocolate or the strawberry?
I hope Fuzzy picks the one closest to me. It's squarish and it seems easier just by its angles. Looks like a man's dish.
I think the strawberry.
Fantastic.
Great choice.
Strawberries and cream look super, super pretty. I liked it a lot.
Katrina, what are the critical points in this dessert?
When you're cooking the ice cream base, it cannot boil. That means the cream will curdle. You'll end up having to throw it in the bin. The second most difficult part is churning the ice cream because it can overchurn in the ice cream churner quite easily. The third most difficult part of the dish would have to be the twirl. If not cooked enough, it won't become crispy. Overcooked, it'll be too brittle and you won't be able to shape it properly.
We get to taste the dish and it tastes beautiful. It's very, very, very hard to imagine that I could make something like this.
Man, that's no ice cream I've ever had before.
Wow, that's yummy.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
You're good, Katrina.
This is a wow dish.
There are going to be times in this challenge when you're going to feel like you're drowning. We understand that. And we're not totally heartless. We're going to give you one 90-second lifeline. At one point during the challenge, you'll be able to call upon Katrina for 90 seconds of advice.
When I hear about the lifeline, I think awesome. I know I'm definitely going to have to use it at some point.
Guys, you have your recipes. Back at your cooking stations, you have all the ingredients, all the equipment you need to make that spectacular strawberry dessert.
Guys, you will have 2 hours to complete that beautiful creation. Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks, good luck. Your time starts now.
Now it's time for the challenge, and the first thing I do is say to myself, just keep organised, don't go into a frenzy. So I go and I wash my strawberries because it's good to keep things clean.
I'm thinking to myself, I want to be really organised, so I start cutting out my recipe and taping it to different parts of benches. I've got a mild form of dyslexia, and I'm really hoping that this is going to keep me organised. The first thing I do is I separate the egg whites from the yolks, and I use the white instead of the yolk. I'm stirring away, and all of a sudden it occurs to me, maybe I read that wrong. Maybe it should have been egg yolks instead of egg whites, and I went and double-checked, and I realised I'd screwed the whole thing up. To start again. And I'm thinking, there's no way I'm going to make it in 2 hours. I've already stuffed up the first process.
Okay, come on, Mr. Strawberries, get through the thing.
There's 3 major execution points for this dish. The tulle needs to be twisted at the right temperature. The ice cream needs to be made correctly. It can't curdle when you're making the custard. And finally, the presentation needs to be spot on.
Peter?
Yeah?
What are you most worried about in this recipe?
I'm not going to worry about anything that's ahead of me. I'm just going to go really slowly and do each step as it comes.
Custard first.
Custard first.
Curly.
Yeah.
You've done that already?
Cool. I've done that, yeah.
And
I've got through the sieve pretty well.
What's next on the recipe?
I'm not exactly sure. I'm worried about this cream going into here and whisking.
You do have to plan it, because sometimes you do need to have a couple of things on the go at once.
Yeah.
But you need to know what's next, what's coming up, so you can weigh things, you know,
sure.
and start planning ahead. That's what it's about. Okay, Peter?
Good luck, Peter.
Thanks, George.
Half an hour down, hour and a half to go. Doesn't time fly when you're having fun?
And I cannot believe a quarter of our time has gone already. Oh my freaking gosh. I'm kind of worried about my ice cream. It doesn't really look that rosé, and I'm kind of looking over to the other guys as well, and they look like they've got a lot more puree in their ice cream.
The risky part is the churning of the ice cream, when you make sure it doesn't curdle and stuff. So I've got all my mixtures, dumped all my stuff into the ice cream machine and get it going. and it's going okay. It seems to be spinning and working. The ice cream's important because it's in two separate parts of the thing.
5 egg yolks. So my ice cream's doing its thing now, and I move on to the white chocolate sponge cake. I have some water in a saucepan, and I put the glass bowl into the pan, and I start to melt my chocolate. I add the butter, and I start to work it in.
Alex, how are you, man? You going all right?
I'm okay.
What are you doing?
I'm melting some butter. Then I find out that this isn't the way people melt chocolate. You're not actually meant to let the bowl touch the water.
You just need a smaller pot, because
Okay.
you end up burning yourself, water going everywhere.
It was the first time I did it.
1 hour down and 1 hour to go. This is your last chance to secure a spot in that final 6 of the semi-finals of Celebrity MasterChef. Come on.
Now it's time to start preparing the cake. And I pour the mixture into the tray, and it looks too big. Like, the tray looks massive to the amount of mixture that I've got, and I'm panicking a little bit, thinking, oh, maybe I've done something wrong. Anyway, into the oven.
Good luck, my friend. To make the chantilly cream, I throw in a little bit of vanilla for flavour, and then I've got to add icing sugar and cream to a bowl and beat it to a soft peak. And then I get it in the fridge.
Halfway through this challenge, I'm thinking, this is more than just a good old-fashioned bake-off. This is torture.
You have 45 minutes to go now. It isn't very long.
The twill seems to be the piece de resistance on this dish, and there's a very small window of time to get the twill right. The mixture has to be right, it has to be blasted in the freezer.
Well, it's cool, yeah.
Then it has to come out, it has to be spread across the board, it has to be put in the oven, you've got to keep your eye on everything. It's crazy.
And don't forget, you have a 90-second lifeline. You need to use that wisely and at a point that you think, I need Katrina to get me through this.
Time is flying by, and I decide to flip the cake onto a chopping board. I lift away the tray and I go, wow, it looks awesome.
I am being ultra paranoid about the size of my cake. I don't want it to be too small, I don't want it to be too big. So here I am with a ruler, cutting it up, and I'm doing a few goes just to pick out the right one.
How do you think they're going? Do you think they're going to get there?
I really hope Peter gets there.
Yeah, you're worried about him the most?
Yeah, going a bit too slow, I think.
So he's just making the twill mixture now. It hasn't chilled yet.
Do you think we might have a few less elements on the plate from him?
Quite possible.
Quite possible. Guys, you've got half an hour to go, half an hour. This is when it counts. Put something beautiful on the plate. Come on.
It's time to keep working on the tulle, and this is where I call in my 90-second lifeline.
Who's calling for their lifeline?
I'm calling my lifeline.
Come on, Peter.
I haven't put this in yet, and I've got 20 minutes to go.
Right.
This is the best implement to use to put it on.
So just pour on. Yeah, lovely. I'd say that's enough.
Yeah, cool.
Start spreading, and if you need to pour a little more on,
Yeah, okay.
you've got some more there to pour over. Take a little bit off with your spatula, because it does look quite thick.
Okay, sure. I've called her in at the wrong time. I should have been calling her in during the manipulation of the tulle, not now. Thank
All right,
you.
time's up, big boy.
Thank you,
now,
my very
you
much.
have under 20 minutes to go.
Yes.
I reckon
Strawberries.
you should get your skates on, mate.
Yep. I know it's getting close to the end of the 2 hours. I'm starting to get a little worried about time.
Guys, you've got less than 15 minutes to go. Leave yourself enough time to plate up. It's a beautiful dessert. It needs time.
Now remember, Alex, Fuzzy, you still have your 90-second lifeline. Don't leave it too late.
I think I'm going to use my 90 seconds right now.
My cake is iced and ready, and I want to pull out my twill, but I think this is a perfect time to use my lifeline.
You've called for help. Help!
Help!
Help! Your time starts now. You have 90 seconds.
I think you can use that one if you pick it up now.
Yep.
Give it a nice twist. That's it. You got it. That's lovely.
I grabbed my ice cream from the fridge. She says it looks pretty good. I'm feeling really confident now.
It is a little bit hard to scoop. Keep it in the fridge.
In the fridge.
And that'll be fine.
All right, your time's up, Alex. Do you think you used your lifeline at the right time?
It was awesome. Thank you very much.
Great, you're doing well.
It's time to keep working on the tulle. I open the oven, and it's browned up a little, and it's getting really close to time. So I've got to work on it. So I got a piece of PVC pipe, and I'm twisting it around the piping, and I'm thinking, really hope it comes off the pipe because I don't know how hard I've twisted that on.
You have 5 minutes to go.
Come on, guys, you can do it. Come on.
So I hear 5 minutes to go, and I still haven't used my lifeline. Freak out time.
Your time starts now, Fuzzy.
Can you check
90
out my
seconds.
shawl and see if it's looking fabulous or not?
Yeah, it needs a bit more colour. Turn the oven up.
Turn the oven up?
A little bit.
I am feeling so much pressure to do justice to Katrina's recipe. I hope I don't disappoint her.
That looks good.
That looks good. Kind of looks like yours. And can we check out the twills one more time before you go? They're browning up now.
Got about 3 seconds.
I'll take the best one and twist it.
2,
Twist it now.
Okay, cool.
1, that's it, Fuzzy.
Come on, guys, there's only one spot in that semi-final. Come on.
You need to be well into plating up now. This is crucial.
Guys, this is the final 60 seconds to make it look absolutely gorgeous. Come on.
Man, I am so mad at myself, leaving it down to the last minute to frickin' play it up. What is wrong with me?
Come on, Fuzzy.
I'm trying.
You're gonna run out of time.
The pressure starts to kick in a bit, but I'm just still doing it. I'm sticking to my plan and I'm not freaking out.
You have 10 seconds to go.
It's completely insane. Everybody's madly rushing around. There's loud voices coming from George and Gary.
Come on!
It's all going on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. You're done. Step away from your benches. Good job.
Done, guys.
Well done.
Well done.
Walking to the restaurant with my dish, all I'm thinking is don't fall, don't melt.
Peter, you must be immensely proud of yourself. That looks fabulous.
Looks like it's standing up. It's
Looks
melting
really,
fast. It's standing up.
Looks really, really good. Okay, let's taste this crazy thing, George. Peter, firstly on the look, well done. Looks fantastic. The white chocolate cake is beautiful. It's nice and soft. You've cooked that absolutely perfectly. The ice cream, beautiful. Fresh strawberry, creamy. That is a good recipe and you've made it well. The only negative is how that tuile is cooked. So it's a little bit soft and chewy and that spoils it.
Yeah.
What you've got there is this rich, amazing strawberry ice cream. It's just beautiful. And I want you to go home and I want you to make it for your kids because you know how to make it. There's no excuse. Kids, you're gonna get ice cream from Daddy, all right? Daddy Peter's gonna make you some. You know what? For a funny guy, you're all right.
The disappointing thing is the flavour of your biscuit. You know, it just shouldn't be leathery like that. And that's a miss. And it's a pity because it's the one thing that lets down the dish. Peter, thank you very much indeed. You may leave.
Thank you, Peter.
I'm walking through that restaurant and I'm thinking about how many people have just crumbled in this scenario. Everyone's so serious. It's really, really freaky.
Fuzzy, you picked the strawberry dessert. Are you happy about that choice now?
Well, I can't look back now and think that I wish that I picked the chocolate dessert. I still love strawberries and cream, and it's the best that I could do.
It looks like it's melting on the plate, but at the end of the day, it's all about the flavour. So shall we taste?
Please do.
For me, I have a problem with two elements.
Yep.
I have a problem with the cake. It tastes quite omelette-y, eggy. And your twirl hasn't got the crunch that I was looking for, that crispness I was looking for. It's also quite thick. In terms of execution, great ice cream, good strawberries.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the next time you make it, it'll be fantastic.
But the highlight on this plate is that ice cream for me. I thought it was really powerful and full of strawberry flavour. Fantastic effort.
Fuzzy, thanks very much for putting so much effort in and putting up a beautiful dessert.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Fuzzy.
Cheers.
It's my turn to walk up to the judges, and all I'm thinking is I got slammed in the first heat, and I'm really hoping it doesn't happen again.
In terms of how you felt it went, what are you feeling now?
I don't make dessert. It's something I don't do, and I don't know, I miss the elements. So I have trouble with recipes, basically. And I made tonight a white custard with egg whites. I messed up the custard so bad. To start again. And I seem to do that a lot. I was diagnosed with dyslexia when I was quite young, and under any pressure and reading, I falter, you know. And I went to a sort of a special school when I was a kid, and you know, they helped me a lot, and I'd need to be in a sort of, yeah, controlled environment, quiet, and that's how I can sort of manage it.
Pressure can bring out some shocking bits you've got over in the past. Yeah.
Definitely.
So we're going to taste? So, Alex, good punch on the ice cream. It's fantastic. Lots of zingy flavour. The chantilly cream's a little bit too much vanilla essence. This is a bit artificial. You know, only just a little in there next time. And the tuile, which is the little biscuit's got a perfect little snap, lovely golden brown. Looks great.
Awesome.
One of the underrated things, and it's fascinating because you're a musician, the underrated things about food is sound. And when George was plating out, this is the sound I heard. That little crisp crack. I didn't need to taste that to know that you have done what no one else has done. You've recreated Katrina's twirl in the most beautiful manner.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex.
We've tasted your dishes. We've decided which one of you will take the final place in our semi-finals. That means 2 of you are about to go home.
I'm starting to freak out a little bit. I really want to win this.
Alex, beautiful plating. Great flavours, great textures, a little bit too much vanilla essence in your chantilly. Fuzzy, beautiful dish. Great ice cream. A little problem with the biscuit and the sponge, perhaps not quite as light as the others. Peter, a total surprise. You look like you were in the weeds, and at the end, what you brought into that tasting room, something that looked great, tasted really good, was let down by one thing, the leatheriness of that biscuit.
Unfortunately, there can only be one person that goes through from this round into the semi-finals, and it's the last spot, so it's extra special. Fuzzy, unfortunately, it's not you.
It's okay.
You did, however, a fantastic job. And George and I were thrilled watching you work through each one of those elements of the dishes. You were just like a chef in the kitchen. But you should be very proud of yourself. So keep going and enjoy your food.
Thank you so much.
George loves my food, Matt loves my food, and Gary loves my food. The food that I can cook, they like. Thank God for that.
Alex, Peter, it's down to you two. It's down to the dish that you cooked in the pressure test. There can only be one winner today, and that person Alex, you cooked the best dish. Well done. Fantastic job.
Thanks, guys. Top job, mate.
It was awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
When you put that dessert in front of us, it looked absolutely gorgeous. But in the end, it comes down to what it tastes like. And you hit the nail square on the head. Well done.
Thank you.
Good job, Alex. Well done, man.
The winner is announced, and it's me. And I absolutely can't believe it. I mean, I really wanted it. Did I think I'd get it? Well, no. I can't believe I won, and with dessert of all things.
Fuzzy, Peter, we thank you for being part of Celebrity MasterChef, and thank you for bringing us some amazing dishes. See you later. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Fuzzy.
Knock 'em dead, man. Yeah? You have to win.
I'm walking away quite chuffed with myself, you know, even though I haven't won, but I've learnt a lot, and nothing is impossible in the kitchen if you apply yourself, my friends. Nothing.
Kick down the door.
You got it, son. Come on. Oh, it hurt.
Alex, welcome to the final place in the semi-finals. It's a fantastic achievement.
I'm just stoked. I can't wait to call my missus.
You've got a lot of work to do to get yourself up to speed for the semi-finals. Read, cook, learn, and now go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done.
See you later.
Great job, mate.
Cheers, buddy. Thanks.
Do I think I could take out the title of Celebrity MasterChef? Well, I don't know. I think I'm going to adopt the Leighton Hewitt attitude of heat by heat, set by set, game by game, point by point.
Next time on Celebrity MasterChef.
Boom, boom. Shake the room.
The semi-finals are here.
Run, Michelle, run!
Our 6 best celebrity cooks return
Here we go.
to take on even more complex challenges.
The croquembouche is coming to get ya.
Kirk,
Shit.
Michelle,
There's no point in me making scrambled eggs.
Eamon,
Panic starts to set in.
Simon,
I'm under the pump here and I'm in trouble.
Rachel,
Never done this before.
and Alex.
Burn myself again!
If this was my kitchen, I'd be kicking your...
Who will be
Can't eat it.
the Celebrity MasterChef?